Jerry was the queen's most beloved dog, spoiled from the moment he was born. She took him everywhere, while doing her makeup, to the office, and even couldn't bear to be apart from him at bedtime. Even the Marquise grew jealous. The proud Jerry became increasingly unruly. When it rained, he insisted on playing outside. After all, someone would hold an umbrella for him. When he defecated on the carpet, servants were ready to clean up after him. The other dogs could only watch helplessly. But since the queen was willing to indulge him, who dared to complain? Before long, Jerry had grown up. The queen bestowed upon him a golden collar and appointed him as the royal first-class hound. Unfortunately, the good times didn't last. One day, a very important guest arrived at the palace, bringing with him a seductive-looking corgi. However, they all thought this dog was too ugly. Whoever had to mate with her would be incredibly unlucky. To their surprise, the president proposed a corgi union, and even more shocking, the queen actually agreed. Mina then approached the candidates. After much selecting and scrutinizing, she set her eyes on Jerry. This was absolutely terrible luck for him. He ended up covered in her scent and was forced into the mating chamber. He tried to escape, but was yanked into the carriage by Mina, where violent shaking began. Jerry struggled free and scattered thumbtacks across the table to block Mina's path. She slammed her paw down hard, flipping all the tacks upside down. Jerry was stunned. He desperately tried to escape, but his legs were too short. No matter how high he jumped, he couldn't reach the door handle. Mina tore off a piece of tape and flung it out, catching Jerry's short legs and dragging him back. She pounced on him again, trying to steal his first kiss, but Jerry hit her in the mouth. He barely managed to escape, only to crash into a chef carrying food. He ended up being loaded into a serving container and inadvertently crashed the state dinner between the president and the queen. Mina chased after him, and the result was predictable. The banquet was ruined. The president was furious, and for the first time, Jerry was scolded by the queen. He tried to act cute and apologize, but the queen was too angry to show him any kindness. Jerry returned to his bed heartbroken, suddenly feeling that the queen no longer loved him. Encouraged by his companions, he decided to run away from home for a wild adventure. They sneaked out, avoiding the butler and guards' watchful eyes. In the bushes, his companion urged Jerry to remove his collar. He hesitated. It was a gift from the queen, after all. But to avoid being recognized, he reluctantly agreed. He gazed longingly at the palace one last time before choosing to leave. They recklessly dashed across the road and through a park full of strange geese, stopping on a bridge. At that moment, little Jerry regretted his decision. He remembered the queen's kindness. The river was frozen, and how warm it would have been to stay at home. Just as he was about to turn back, his companion standing behind him gave him a hard push, sending him over the edge, wanting to take his place as the royal first hound.